Hello and welcome to the third episode of the Neurodivergent Navigator Podcast. I'm your host, Caitlin Warren, and today I'll be discussing and debunking 5 common myths about autism. In this episode, we will look at the 5 common myths: everyone's a little autistic, autism is just a trend/trendy, autism is caused by vaccines or bad parenting, you can look autistic, and autistic people don't feel emotions. I hope you enjoy. So the first common myth about autism, and probably the most notorious one, is the phrase everyone's a little autistic. While some people may say this phrase in an effort to be understanding and inclusive, it's actually incredibly invalidating and untrue. Autism is a lifelong developmental disability, and it's something that impacts autistic people's daily lives. While some people may relate to some autistic traits, such as not liking eye contact, it doesn't make them autistic in the slightest. You either are autistic or you're not. To put it simply, the phrase everyone's a little autistic is like saying everyone has dementia because we all forget things sometimes, or saying you're a little bit pregnant if you have back pain. It just doesn't make sense. The second common myth about autism is that it is trendy or just a trend. This is also not true. Autism has always existed. It's not something that's new or trendy. Autism itself is more prevalent in today's world because it is better understood and accepted in today's society. Additionally, increased awareness, understanding, and developments in diagnostic tools allow more people to recognize their autism and be able to get a diagnosis more easily. Therefore, because of this progression, there are more autistic people, but that doesn't automatically mean autism is suddenly popular or trendy. The third common myth about autism is that autism is caused by vaccines or bad parenting. This is also untrue. Autism is simply something that a person is born with. It is not caused by external factors such as vaccines or parenting styles. It is present from birth, and it is not something that sprouts randomly one day either. The fourth common myth about autism is that you can look autistic. This is simply a false misconception. Like I said in the previous episode, autism is a spectrum. It's very diverse, it's presented in many different ways, and every autistic person experiences their autism very differently. Some autistic people may be nonverbal, some are highly verbal. Some may need full-time support, some may not. The spectrum is infinite, therefore there is no look to autism. Yes, there may be some common tools that autistic people may be seen using, such as noise-cancelling headphones or fidget toys, but not all autistic people feel the need to use these tools. These tools may also be used for other purposes and used by other types of people too, not just autistic people. After all, autism is considered an invisible disability, so you can't really tell if someone has it by looking at them. The fifth and final common myth about autism I will talk about is that autistic people don't feel emotions. This is also untrue, as autism does not remove a person's emotions. Autistic people can often have a hard time identifying and labeling their feelings due to processing emotions differently, often experiencing emotions more intensely and in different ways to others, or having delayed emotional responses. But just because some autistic people may have a difficult time with identifying or communicating their emotions doesn't mean that they are emotionless or can't feel anything. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Neurodivergent Navigator Podcast. I hope this episode helped you learn about a few myths to do with autism and how or why they are untrue. Have a great day or night, and as always, stay weird.